Welcome to the channel, folks. Today we're going to dive deep into something really powerful, something that's absolutely essential for living a better life. Mastering your mind. You hear it everywhere, right? Think positive, they say. Easier said than done, man. But what if I told you it's not just about some hippy-dippy positivity? It's about taking control, becoming the captain of your own mental ship. We're going to break it down into 3 simple steps, 3 tools you can use to start steering your thoughts in the right direction. Stay tuned because this is some life-changing stuff. All right, so step 1 is all about awareness. Awareness is the foundation of any meaningful change. It's the first step in understanding yourself and your mind. It's like the first time you try a sensory deprivation tank. You step into this quiet, dark space and suddenly you're alone with your thoughts. You're just there, floating in the darkness, and suddenly you become super aware of every little thought, every tiny sensation. It's an intense experience, but it's also incredibly enlightening. That's what we're going for here. We want to cultivate that same level of awareness in our everyday lives. It's about being present and truly noticing what's going on in our minds. You've got to become aware of the constant chatter in your head. This chatter is always there, influencing your emotions and actions, often without you even realizing it. And let me tell you, man, that internal monologue can be wild. It can be like a roller coaster ride of thoughts, emotions, and memories all jumbled together. It's like a bunch of monkeys on typewriters in there sometimes. Random, chaotic, and often nonsensical, but that's okay. The key is to observe without judgment. But seriously, pay attention to your thoughts. Notice them as they come and go. Don't try to change them or push them away. Just observe. What kind of thoughts pop up the most? Are they worries about the future, regrets about the past, or something else entirely? Identifying these patterns is crucial. Are they mostly positive, negative, or somewhere in between? Notice the patterns, man. This awareness can give you incredible insights into your mental habits. Do you tend to spiral into negative thinking after a tough day at work? Recognizing these triggers can help you manage your reactions better. Does scrolling through social media send you into a comparison trap? It's easy to get caught up in comparing your life to others, but awareness can help you break free from this cycle. Identifying these triggers is key. Once you know what sets off your negative thoughts, you can start to address them. It's like figuring out the combination to a safe. Each thought, each trigger is a piece of the puzzle. Once you know the combination, you can unlock a whole new level of control. You can start to change your thought patterns and ultimately your life. Awareness is the first step on this journey. Embrace it, and you'll be amazed at what you discover about yourself. Okay, so now you're aware of your thoughts, you're familiar with the wild world inside your head. It's like a bustling city up there with thoughts zipping around like cars on a busy street. Some thoughts are helpful, guiding you to your destination, while others are like roadblocks, causing traffic jams and frustration. Now it's time for step 2, reframing. Reframing is a powerful tool that allows you to shift your perspective and see things in a new light. It's like putting on a different pair of glasses that changes how you view the world. Think of it like changing the channel on your TV. When you're watching something that doesn't resonate with you, you don't just sit there and suffer through it. You grab the remote and switch to something more enjoyable, something that uplifts you or makes you laugh. You're not stuck with whatever's playing, right? You have the freedom to choose what you want to watch. The same goes for your thoughts. You have the power to change the channel in your mind. You've got the remote, you've got the power to choose. It's all about taking control and not letting negative thoughts dominate your mental space. You can decide what kind of thoughts you want to entertain. It's the same with your thoughts. When a negative thought pops up, you don't have to accept it as the ultimate truth. You can question it, challenge it, and replace it with something more constructive. You don't have to let those negative thoughts just camp out in your head rent-free. You can challenge them, question them. Ask yourself, is this thought really true, or is it just an old tape playing on repeat, a story I've been telling myself for years? Are they really true, or are they just old tapes playing on repeat? Sometimes we hold on to negative thoughts because they're familiar, even if they're not accurate. It's time to break those old patterns and create new, empowering ones. Let's say you miss a deadline at work, and that inner critic starts going off, telling you you're a failure. It's easy to get caught up in that negative spiral, but you don't have to stay there. Instead of letting that negativity take over, hit the pause button. Reframe it. Take a deep breath and remind yourself that one missed deadline doesn't define your entire career or your worth as a person. Maybe you could have managed your time better, sure, but it doesn't mean you're a failure. It means you're human, and humans make mistakes. Use this as an opportunity to learn and grow. It's one mistake, one data point in a much larger picture. When you zoom out and look at the bigger picture, you'll see that this one event is just a small part of your overall journey. Instead of dwelling on the negative, try shifting your focus to a more positive or neutral perspective. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I use this experience to improve? Maybe this experience can teach you to be more organized or to communicate better with your team. Every challenge is an opportunity for growth if you choose to see it that way. See, you're reframing the situation, looking at it from a different angle. By changing the way you think about it, you change the way you feel about it, and that, my friend, is the power of reframing. Chapter 3. Step 3, practice, train your mind. All right, we're at the final step now, the big kahuna practice. This is the step where all the theory and understanding come together into action. It's the bridge between knowing and doing, and it's where the transformation truly begins. This is where the real magic happens. Think of it like a sunrise, slowly illuminating the darkness, or a burst of fireworks lighting up the night sky. It's the moment when your efforts start to pay off and you begin to see the changes in your mindset and your life. Just like anything else worth mastering, whether it's jiu-jitsu or stand-up comedy, mastering your mind takes practice. It's not just about the big moments on stage or in the ring. It's about the countless hours spent honing your craft, the small incremental improvements that add up over time. You're not going to become a black belt overnight, and you're not going to become a thought control ninja after just one meditation session. It's a journey, a process that requires patience, dedication, and a willingness to keep going even when it feels tough. It's a daily grind, man. It's about showing up every day, putting in the work, and trusting that each small step is bringing you closer to your goal. It's about embracing the process and finding joy in the journey, even when the progress seems slow. But here's the thing, the more you practice, the easier it gets. Just like learning to play a musical instrument or getting better at a sport, the more you do it, the more natural it becomes. Your mind starts to adapt, and what once felt difficult begins to feel almost effortless. It's like building a muscle. At first, it might feel weak and uncoordinated, but with consistent effort, it grows stronger and more resilient. You start to notice the changes, not just in your thoughts, but in your overall sense of well-being and happiness. The more you work it out, the stronger it becomes. And just like with physical exercise, the benefits extend beyond the practice itself. You start to carry that strength and resilience into other areas of your life, facing challenges with a newfound sense of confidence and calm. So how do you practice this thought mastery stuff? It starts with integrating those first two steps, awareness and reframing, into your daily life. It's about making these practices a part of your routine, something you do consistently, not just when you feel like it. Well, it's all about integrating those first two steps, awareness and reframing, into your daily life. Start small. Maybe you spend 5 minutes each morning just observing your thoughts. Notice them without judgment, like clouds passing through the sky. Maybe you spend 5 minutes each morning just observing your thoughts. Sit quietly, close your eyes, and just watch your mind. See what comes up and let it go. This simple practice can set the tone for your entire day, helping you start with a clear and focused mind. Then throughout the day, catch yourself when those negative thought patterns start to emerge. It's about being mindful, paying attention to your inner dialogue, and recognizing when you're slipping into old habits. When you catch yourself, take a deep breath and gently guide your mind back to a more positive or neutral space. Don't beat yourself up about it, just acknowledge them and gently guide your mind back to a more positive or neutral space. Remember, it's a practice, not a perfection. Each time you bring your mind back, you're strengthening that mental muscle, making it easier the next time. So be patient with yourself and keep practicing. The results will come, and you'll find yourself becoming more resilient, more positive, and more in control of your thoughts and your life. That's it, folks. 3 simple steps to start mastering your mind. Remember, it's a journey, not a destination. Be kind to yourself, keep practicing, and you'll be amazed at the transformations you experience in your life. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more mind-expanding content. And as always, thanks for watching.